Hello, everybody. This is Bill Cosby. Welcome to the show. Yeah. I know you like to sit at home with your podcasts, listening to the podcast doing the pudding pops. Now, it's time to start slapping cinema. Hello everybody, welcome to Slapping Cinema. I'm Giles Hall.
I'm Rob Hughes.
And this is episode 5. We finally, after months, strike back.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Strucken backen.
It's been a while!
Since I held my head up.
And we've been busy. We've both been quite busy.
Yeah, with shit.
Yeah, lots of shit.
Work and stuff.
And other stuff.
And SoundCloud kicked us off.
Yeah, there was that. And I had to figure out YouTube.
Yeah, and I couldn't be bothered to figure it out because I knew Giles would eventually.
Eventually. I had a sick week.
And my
took the time.
My dongle's blown off.
Oh no!
Yes.
How did that happen?
It just didn't work anymore. It's my internet connection. It's been down all week. It's horrible.
Too much porn makes your dongle fall off.
No, that is true, but I've got porn on my phone, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, even though I've just put on episode 4 on Facebook yesterday or the day before, it has actually been months since we've done this. And a lot has happened.
Yeah.
A lot has been announced, a lot of new films have come out that we can talk about, and new trailers have come out of stuff we want to see, and tons of people died. I mean, the day we recorded was the day before my birthday.
That was last April.
Yeah, it was April 7th, but my birthday was April 8th, and for my birthday Thatcher died. Hey, that was nice of her.
Yeah.
People said such horrible things about her. She was alright.
Yeah, she died. Good birthday.
But tons of people have died un-Thatcher related. Did you ever hear of Jonathan Winters?
What film was Thatcher in? Jonathan Winters. Oh, she was in that film.
Yeah, she was in that film about Meryl Streep.
Yeah, she played Meryl Streep in the film.
Yeah.
She did quite a good job.
Yeah.
Jonathan Winters, enlighten me.
American comedian, used to be on Mork and Mindy. Did you ever watch that as a kid?
I saw a couple of episodes with Robin Williams when he had sort of, hair in the 70s.
But in that show he had a kid, and it was Jonathan Winters, who was actually a fully grown old man, as they age.
Isn't that a
backwards.
bit weird? Oh, right, I see.
Yeah, he laid a gigantic egg, and eventually Jonathan Winters pops out.
As you do.
Anyway, it was a while back when he died, but I
sorry.
wanted to mention him because he was my first favourite comedian.
Yeah?
Him and Bill Cosby, essentially. But Jonathan Winters.
Bill Cosby, we actually got him to open the show.
That was very nice of him to phone that in.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
Ghost Dad.
Well, yeah, I wanted to mention Jonathan Winters. Ray Manzarek from The Doors.
Yes.
He died.
Not a film star, but...
Not a film
no,
star.
It doesn't matter.
There was
because
Kyle MacLachlan played him.
Yeah, in a film.
Yeah.
Or did he play Kyle MacLachlan?
Ray Harryhausen.
Oh, now you're talking my language.
Yes.
Stop motion animation king wizard.
He was, and he died of decrepitude. I mean, the man was like, 157 or something?
Yeah.
I thought he died years ago when I found out that he died.
To be honest, yeah, but his work was exceptional, second to none. Jason and the Argonauts.
Mm-hmm.
Who can forget those skulls and stuff? Sinbad, 1 million years BC.
What was it? Sinbad, Eye of the Tiger as well?
Yeah, with Sylvester Stallone. He's in
that.
I'm Sinbad! Dun,
But
dun, dun, dun. See what
I
did there?
I did.
And you quickly moved on. That's pretty fair.
I tried to, but I couldn't.
Cool.
I always thought he was associated with King Kong, but it turns out he had nothing to do with King Kong.
Maybe that he was
He did the Mighty
King
Joe
Kong.
Young
King Kong was the guy who originally invented stop motion, and then Ray Harryhausen nicked it off King Kong.
And yeah, made a lot of money out of it. Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans.
Clash
yeah,
of the Titans.
The original one with
Harry Hamlin.
yeah, which is better.
And Laurence Olivier.
Yeah,
A qualified actor, probably better than Liam Neeson. As Zeus.
he is better than
Release the Kraken. But,
and Patrick Troughton as Poseidon.
was it?
Yeah, look it up.
I'm a big Maggie Smith fan.
Right.
What was she in? I forgot what she was. The name of the goddess she played. She played the bad one.
Yeah,
Whose son was a little creep in the swamp.
Mavis.
The god Mavis.
Yeah, that's what.
The god of fine linen.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, Ray Harryhausen did all the stop motion in that. Giant scorpions, Pegasus, the Kraken, Medusa.
Yeah,
Uh,
really, Medusa was
monsters
scary.
that will stay with you for the rest of the years.
Yeah.
Even that annoying mechanical owl.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. It was their answer to R2D2 because it came out
Yeah.
not long after Star
Yeah.
Wars. But
Not a very good answer, but there you go.
yeah. Anyway, Ray Harryhausen sadly gone again in my mind, but because I thought he died twice. Somebody I was looking up deaths. And this really shocked me. I had no idea. Again, it reminds me of a film. I don't think she was in a film. The lead singer of the Divinals. Remember them? Every time I think about you, I touch myself. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh right, yeah,
I honestly do.
yeah.
Yeah, she died. Christy Amphlett.
What film was she in?
I always think of that scene with in Austin Powers
Oh right,
with the fembots.
yeah,
And he's killing them with his sex, with his mojo.
yeah.
And I always think of that song when I think of it.
That's fair enough.
1 second.
Yeah.
Dinner in there.
Oh,
Never mind.
sorry, Giles. You can eat your dinner while we.
I'll do my best. But yeah, she died. But today it was announced. Quite a good actor
Yeah.
passed. James Gandolfini.
Yes. Alleged heart failure.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. In Italy. He was in Italy at the time.
Sopranos, probably one of the best TV shows.
You know what? I've never watched a single episode.
You've never
of it.
seen The Sopranos?
No,
I
thought it was
I can't believe you've never seen The Sopranos.
I've never watched it. I mean, it's something I've been meaning to. It's there. It's
Yeah,
available.
to this day, I can. Do you know,
There's other series. I just finished Game of Thrones. For God's sake.
can I
watched
can
it
I
in 2
shock you,
weeks.
Giles?
Yeah.
I've never seen it either. I've got time on my hands. If I had time on my hands, I would get it, the box set, and watch them all. But
Yeah.
it lasts for 5 years.
Exactly. I mean, I think they're available on Netflix or something.
But everyone
like that,
I know
but,
says he's brilliant, so I'll take their word for it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I have seen him in films.
What films that you can think of?
8mm, was he in that?
Is he in that?
Don't know.
I don't know either. But I know he was in one of my favourite films, True Romance.
Yes, of course. Yeah,
And he was a
nasty.
menacing hitman
Yeah.
that discussed what it was like.
Well, I've seen
Each
that.
hit. That was a really good scene as well.
So
but-
he was only about sort of my age then when he was in that film.
No, I think he was a bit older.
True Romance came out in 1994, which is
Yeah.
So yeah, he was only 34 in that. Only 33,
Yeah.
but he was 6'5" and 20 stone.
Yeah. He was a big guy. And yeah.
But very good.
But that's where I first noticed him from.
Sorry that everyone's shocked really, but there you go.
He was a big guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, carrying on away from all this death.
Doom and gloom.
Let's talk about some movies. A lot's come out.
What has come out?
A lot has. Last
What
time
movies?
we talked about Star Trek coming out. That hadn't come out last time.
See?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I have it. I have seen it. I have seen it. Yes. I went to see it,
Yeah, I saw it in the cinema.
and I went to Nando's before.
I went to the all-you-can-eat Chinese restaurant
Really?
after.
After?
Yeah, because
You always go on a full stomach.
do you?
Yeah. Anyway, what do you think of Star Trek?
I enjoyed it. I actually spoke to somebody who I believe to be a bit of an authority about Star Trek, and he said something. I didn't let it cloud my judgment or anything like that. He said, if you're a lifelong Trekkie like I am, then it's a bit disappointing. However, if you want to go on for a bit of a jolly and you're not too bothered and you want an exciting, fun film, then yeah, it ticks all the boxes. And I kind of agree with that.
Yes.
I kind of... they've rebooted the Wrath of Khan again. Haven't they? They've,
Essentially,
in the same universe, the role reversal of Kirk. Spoilers. Kirk dying, but in the same way.
Yeah.
Khan! But I thought for a minute. Come on.
As soon as he came out and said Khan, I was just waiting for him to say his name was Khan. This whole John Harrison name.
Yeah, my name's Khan.
I am Khan. But it wasn't that big of a shock. It was 20 minutes into the fucking film.
Yeah.
And but still, it just really, really good, fun, great special effects. The whole chase sequences with the spaceships and everything.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
The look
battle
of the film
sequence,
was fantastic.
Fantastic. I just wish so many plot devices weren't borrowed from every other Star Trek film we'd already seen. And not even from the series, from the films. The ones that are most seen by everybody.
Yeah, exactly. It's catered for popcorn Star Trek fans, isn't it? It's for the people who didn't really like Star Trek, but would absolutely love that.
And I was shocked when Leonard Nimoy came back again. I am still here.
I promise not to interfere with you.
I'm having trouble with my new dentures.
Yes, I promise not to. I can't do an impression of him, so I did a funny noise.
It was good to see RoboCop in it. Peter Weller.
Yes, who was a baddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was a sort of a Tarantino style thing of bringing back a star who hasn't really been in a big film for years and years and years.
He was the voice of Batman recently in the Dark Knight Returns movies, the animated films.
That's correct.
They were quite good.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's going to have a cameo in the RoboCop.
Oh, he's got to be.
Remake when that comes out.
He's going to play RoboCop's dad.
Or sometimes in a flashback.
Son, what have they done to you? Same thing as they did to you, Dad, but didn't really do it. But we've rebooted it. Oh God, I can't think. Oh,
have you seen?
Have they got any new films we can make? No.
Have you seen the look of the new RoboCop? His outfit?
No.
I mean, no. It's a bit weird. It's a bit Tron. It's all black.
Black?
Yeah.
But RoboCop's silver.
He's shiny, I know, and
that's what robots are.
He's meant to
shiny.
look heavy metal, and
not heavy,
no.
sort of coal.
This one looks more like fiberglass, and just yeah. Ed 209, however, looks brilliant.
I've seen it,
quite bigger,
and very similar to the original Ed 209.
Yes.
Same sort of.
Well, that's going to have Morgan Freeman's going to be in there, and Gary Oldman, and the rest of the cast of the Dark Knight trilogy.
Who's RoboCop?
Oh wait, I could be wrong about Morgan Freeman. Maybe it's Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know.
Who is RoboCop in it?
I can't remember his name, but I have seen him in one film.
Terry Edwards.
Some unknown. I could look it up.
Burt Forbes.
But it takes a lot of time. Burt Forbes sounds good.
Barry Table.
He was in The Safe House with Ryan Reynolds and Denzel Washington.
Oh, okay. He was in there.
And he was in a really quite nasty fight scene with Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
That's all I know him from it. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, what else have you seen? Iron Man 3?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've seen it.
I went to the cinema to watch it.
Did you?
And I went for an all-you-can-eat Chinese afterwards. £10.
I did too, and I went to Nando's.
Ka-ching! I might go to Nando's next time. Yeah, what did you think of Iron Man 3? Iron Man 3.
I liked it a lot more than Iron Man 2.
Yeah, same here.
And probably not as much as the Avengers, but
no.
Completely different.
I like the way he wasn't in his Iron Man costume much.
Did you notice the one thing from that film that was missing? I know it's got a different director. Shane Black did it instead of John.
The director was actually in the film.
The director of the
Yeah,
first two
the other-
films.
yeah, sorry,
he
yeah.
always played the character Happy
Yeah.
Hogan.
That's right.
But did you notice the one thing that was missing from that? It was in not only in the Iron Man films, but also in the Avengers.
Right. Chicka 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 wow wow. Chicka chicka chicka.
You're on the right track with music.
Chicka chicka wow.
Not a single AC/DC track in that entire
That's true.
film.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
you noticed that?
Yeah.
I was waiting for my AC/DC.
Obviously, they
and
didn't
it
have
didn't
the rights.
happen.
Yeah.
I didn't have the
Well,
rights to it.
I reckon what it was. We all listen to bands. You know, maybe people listen to AC/DC, and then you get sick to death of them. You
Yeah.
don't listen to them for ages. So that was the period where Stark couldn't stand listening to AC/DC for
Yeah,
a bit.
and he tried some like funk and hip hop and instead.
Yeah, he tried it, and he'll go back to AC/DC before long, and he'll say, "Oh, I should never have left you alone."
The person that totally made that movie for me was Ben Kingsley.
Yeah,
And the film's been out long enough. It's going to be on video soon, I'm sure. So I really want to talk about his performance.
Yeah.
It's probably spoilers up the ass, but
but the reveal in that film reminds me of so many people that live around Llanidloes. It's unbelievable.
He just comes across throughout the entire beginning of the
Well,
film as the enemy, as the most evil motherfucker on the planet, brutal
bastard.
And then the curtain is revealed in a very Wizard of Oz kind of way that he's just a pisshead actor with a drug problem who likes his football.
Soccer.
It's soccer. But yeah, absolutely adored him in it. And Guy Pearce did a really quite over-the-top, nice
Oh, it was.
villain.
Comic book.
But hey, I'm fucking evil, deal with it. I started off as a geek and you made me evil.
Yeah, a bit like in Batman Forever.
Yeah.
With Jim Carrey.
He just comes back.
Yeah.
And
he's evil then.
And yeah, stops being funny.
Yeah. Go back to being a geek.
But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed Iron Man 3.
Yeah, it was an enjoyable yarn.
Yeah. And it felt like an action movie.
Is that the end of it now? Because he blew them all up.
Well,
I bet he's got one stored.
I'll say something about. I'll wait for superhero news to talk about the rest of that story. What else have we seen? What have you seen?
I've seen Star Trek. We've talked
Or
about
would want to see even.
I want to see.
Looking forward to.
I'm gasping to watch Man of Steel.
Man of Steel.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Man of Steel. And is it a good film?
It is.
What happens in it? Superman is a baby that falls to Earth.
Yeah, more or less.
And then he becomes Superman.
Well, okay. I'm gonna help you by comparing it to the original Superman movie, which I know you're a big fan of. I'm gonna start it off the way that starts off with a little guy named Jor-El.
I know him, Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando. I can't do his voice. I used to be able to. Marlon Brando. Krypton's gonna explode. No, he does a more British accent in that.
My only son.
But yeah. We got this time Russell Crowe in the lead, and
my only son.
I'm sure he got paid a lot more than Marlon Brando, but even though Marlon Brando got paid it was a unprecedented amount of $1 million.
Oh my god!
Yeah, but in 1977, 78, that was a lot of money for one man to receive for a movie.
Yeah, and he got top billing for the film as well.
Exactly.
So can't be bad.
It can't be.
Good old Marlon. Well done, Marlon.
But I think
even though you're dead now.
I think this was a more different Jor-El, more badass.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's got a little bit of fight in him.
Because Marlon Brando's Jor-El, he sort of had a hair like Bobby Gould, the old Wales football manager.
Yeah.
And a big white shiny suit. I I like what I've seen from clips of Gladiator as Jor-El.
Yeah,
so, yeah, that's what you're getting at, really.
Gladiator. Yeah, but he's got more of a grunge hairstyle going for himself with a little tiara.
Big beard. A tiara? Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, it's part of his Kryptonian garb, you see.
But Krypton doesn't look like a big shiny ice planet anymore.
Well,
which always confused me.
Not in this, in any way, shape, or form. It's definitely got tons of cities. There's technology. There's flying ships, and Jor-El himself, he rides a dragon.
Does he?
Which is pretty fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
Marlon Brando didn't ride a fucking dragon, did he?
No. Susanna York was quite nice.
But and it's I wanna tell you the whole story.
I know what happens.
I really do. But there's so many things in it. Great nods to other characters in the universe.
Is there right? Can you give a spoiler away? I haven't seen it. Is there any nod to Batman in it? Batman.
More of a nod to Bruce Wayne.
Okay. Is this set before the Dark Knight?
It's not in the same universe, apparently. Well, it could be.
What?
Actually, wait. It could be because I'll give you what the spoiler is.
I want it to be the same.
The Bruce Wayne reference is on a satellite that was floating around in space, and there's a scene that involves that, but it is blink and you'll miss it, written on the side of the
is
satellite.
it Christian Bale?
It says Wayne Industries.
Right.
That's all, and it's the same symbol as it was in the Dark Knight movie.
Well, it's gotta be the same universe.
It could be, yeah.
It has to be.
But what really, I'm gonna say what I didn't like about the movie.
Too many big fights.
It didn't have the sense of fun that the Christopher Reeve films had.
Yeah. Well, you got that from Gene Hackman. Mr. Luthor.
He just seemed, at the beginning, Superman himself now, Henry Cavill, just seemed burdened with this.
Yeah.
And it was...
As you would if you could fly.
Yeah,
I know. Could fly.
I don't know, it just sucked the joy out of it. And even Kevin Costner, the dad, who's meant to be I'll teach you how to be a good person. You know, that's what Pa Kent does. He teaches Superman to be good. He's a morose motherfucker.
Yeah.
And don't show anybody, don't do anything special.
Yeah.
Let these fuckers die. Yeah. And it really comes back to bite him in the ass, which I won't say. But he's it just didn't have a fun. There were fun elements to it, but you just didn't. You weren't like, "Hey, Superman," and everyone's smiling. It was like, "Fuck, Superman! What the fuck is he doing here? Whoa. You could fucking kill us all with one look."
Yeah, shit. I don't like the motherfucker. So it's not like the fun from when Superman.
It's not your dad's Superman.
Superman. He got changed in one of those telephone booths. Not a telephone booth. He did that as well. A photo booth where you get your little passport photos. And when it came out, he, you know what he did? You could see him changing, and he got the one of him at the end, and he ripped off and gave it to the kid, and the kid thought it was the best thing in the world. Does he do that in this film?
Was that episode? Was that Superman 3? Was it?
It sure was.
It was. I watched that quite recently. No.
Molded plastic seats.
Another thing I really want to tell you about. I want to spoilers.
Ah! Don't spoil it for me. Go on then.
He is Clark Kent without the glasses for such a long time. He's not dressed as Superman. He's just Clark Kent, and he's roaming around doing odd jobs for people and helping people occasionally.
What, so like cleaning their cars and stuff.
And Lois Lane is looking for him and tracks him down to the Kent farm.
Why is she looking for him?
Because she met him. And he did something to help her.
All right.
In this situation.
Then she says, "Come and work for us."
And she,
as a reporter,
she basically figures out, hey, this guy's Clark Kent. And
the guy who's doing all the amazing things is Clark Kent.
Yeah. And before he's even come to do the job at the Daily Planet,
she knows Clark is Superman.
Yeah. But she figures it out so easily, and I know you could. In this world, I mean, glasses ain't fooling anybody.
We're not stupid anymore.
I know, but I enjoyed it when people were stupid.
Yeah.
I enjoy that nobody recognized him. I bought it completely. He greased his hair back. Yeah, that's not Superman. Who would want to fuck him?
Yeah.
Look at this idiot.
People just aren't stupid anymore. That's the Wait a minute. I take that back. Have you ever watched television recently? People are stupid.
People are quite
They're
stupid.
even worse.
I don't watch reality television.
I don't watch
in any way,
television
shape, or
per
form.
se.
Well,
Unless a DVD is on.
Well, if we want to talk about good television, I'm watching Hannibal at the moment. the
Oh, Hannibal
series.
Lecter.
Yes, talking about the movies.
I talk quite often with...
3 of the Hannibal films are really good. Hannibal Rising isn't.
No.
But the series Hannibal is just brilliant.
It's a reboot, yeah?
It's when, before he's been caught by the FBI, but
Right.
he is helping the FBI in many ways.
Okay.
One of their agents,
And they give him free
Will
arms.
Graham, who I think Ed Norton played.
Yeah, in Red Dragon, that's right.
Yeah. He is going to Lecter for therapy. And he's played by a great British actor. I can't remember his name. Hugh Darcy? Something
Yes,
like that.
yes, I know.
And but I'm talking about Will Graham. He's played by him. Hannibal is played by Mads Mikkelsen
Oh,
from Casino
Casino
Royale,
Royale, yeah.
and he is phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's
a good...
He
You can imagine him
is
as Lee
great.
Schiffer. I can imagine him as Hannibal.
He's a great Hannibal, and he's really nice when he wants to be,
Yeah.
and friendly. Gillian Anderson's popped up in the series quite recently. Lawrence Fishburne plays Jack Crawford, head of the
Right,
FBI.
yeah, okay.
Once played by Scott Glenn in
That's right. Yeah.
Songs of the Lambs.
Yes.
It's just every week I'm looking more forward to watching Hannibal,
Oh, good.
and it's very inventive. The deaths, the killing
Right.
in it. Very
There's a
inventive.
guy called Jim Martin who did a lot with Lost, and he's writing a few episodes for Hannibal. He's also written The New Saint. I speak to him quite a lot on Twitter about The New Saint because we're waiting for that to come out. But that's TV. This is slapping cinema. But yeah, he wrote a few episodes of that, and he's...
It all comes back to cinema. I mean, TV.
Yeah, of course it does.
as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
And,
Of course it is, because it's all...
if you get box sets and you don't want to watch a series here every week and wait another week and wait another week, you watch 3 in a row, you've watched a movie.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And then the next 3 is the sequel.
Because television...
That's how I've been watching Game of Thrones. And
Yeah,
it's
as a
fucking
film.
brilliant.
Yeah. I quite agree, yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Well, should we focus on the Force?
Why the hell not?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Da-da-da,
Star
Star Wars.
Da-da-da, Star Wars. Ba-ba-ba Wars. Yeah.
Well, now that J.J. Abrams has officially finished raping Star Trek,
He can rape Star
he can rape
Wars.
some Star Wars. No, the first sort of casting has come in that wasn't the holy trinity of Leia, Luke, and Han. Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, is that how you say his name?
Myers, yeah, the
Is it
Irish,
Meyers? I think Myers.
the Irish actor.
Yeah, he's going to be in the next Star Wars movie as the
Okay.
lead. They're saying
Lead
as the lead. So I'm guessing
Toby Skywalker.
Yeah, no, it's going to be Solo, whatever.
Oh yeah, Toby Solo.
Because Luke's going to be all chased.
haven't got away.
Yeah, all chased and Jedi
Yeah.
about it, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's going to go, no, I only fuck this Ewok on Sundays.
I hope so.
If only R2 can talk.
Yeah. What do you mean? Come on. Beep, bop, bop, beep.
Stroking his Wookiee. But yeah, that's it. I think he's a good choice. He's in that series Tudors.
Yeah,
at the moment.
he's a good actor.
He can swashbuckle.
Yeah,
He
he's
can
not
throw a
too
lightsaber
famous, and he's not too unfamous.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you know what I mean? So that's okay.
I first saw him in a film with Ewan McGregor and Velvet Goldmine.
Oh right, yeah.
That was
Okay.
the first film I saw him in,
And
and they were
Christian Bale.
essentially bumming in the whole film, and Christian Bale.
Bumming each other senseless.
So Obi-Wan and Batman
And
and
Toby
this
Solo.
new Jedi,
bummed.
Toby Solo.
Toby.
I'm trying to remember if they go by the books, the Star Wars books. Han and Leia have 3 kids, and they're 2 twins, a boy and a girl.
What, they got 4?
No. Okay, one twins. A boy and a girl named Jason and Jania.
Yeah.
And then the third is a little boy named Anakin.
Oh, don't name him after you.
Anakin Solo.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's Leia's dad, you know.
It's better than being called Wanakin.
And they have their own adventures with Chewie's niece.
Chewbacca's niece.
Yeah. You got Lowbacca.
Emily Backer.
Lowbacca.
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 Low. Hey, man.
And she has an interpreter droid. So it's basically the whole cast all over again.
This sounds like shit, though.
But no, they're not going to go by that. That's the Young Jedi Chronicles or whatever.
Yeah, can sod off.
But it's got to be years after because they can't explain how old they all look.
Well, no, it's got to be set 30 years after Jedi.
30? It's been more than that for Han, Leia, and Luke, isn't it?
Nope.
Not yet? It really looks like it has on them.
1983.
That's true.
So 30. So maybe by the time the film comes out, it'll be 31. Or maybe 32.
Hey, that would be something, wouldn't it? Hey.
I think it will.
Hey, bada bing!
A nod to Gandolfini there.
Is it?
Rest in peace. It wasn't an impression of him. It was sort of like somebody who lived in his universe. I haven't seen Sopranos. I don't know.
That was more, what's his name? James Caan.
Yeah.
Hey, bada bing.
Bada bing.
Go fuck your mother. That's what he's like. Apparently, he's a very crotchety old man.
Is he?
Yeah.
James Caan.
I used to live in the Playboy Mansion. Are you threatening me? I'm not afraid of you. That's how he talks. He showed up in the Star Wars, the Family Guy Star Wars special. And you had Stewie as Darth Vader talking to Chris, who was Luke Skywalker. Come on, come to the dark side, Luke. It's really cool. Well, who else is in the dark side? Well, there's James Caan. And James Caan just walks in. I'll be your friend if you let me kick your ass. No, that's okay. Right. On the ass
is that
kickery,
Star Wars?
I'd say that's all I got to say about Star Wars. My kid went to Disneyland in Paris quite recently.
Did it rain?
With his mum. And yes, it did rain.
When
they were in Paris, but not when they were at Disneyland.
Oh, that's good.
Because it's sunny all the time, and Disneyland's the happiest place on earth.
Is it?
Well, in Europe.
Yeah.
But he brought back these 2 badges, and one of Goofy dressed as Darth Vader, and it said, "I am your father," written on the badge.
Because they can do that now.
And also the other badge was Mickey as Luke going, "No!" But no, a lot of people say that, because of the Star Wars thing, they're cashing in, and it was always like that.
Right.
It was always like that before they owned Star Wars because they had the Ride Star Tours.
Right, okay.
And it's the cash in on that.
I see.
Back in 1989, I went to Star Tours in Disneyland.
Disneyland's going to have one fuck-off Star Wars ride now, isn't it?
Oh, well, they've just updated it, the Star Tours ride, that you go to a different planet. You used to go to Endor every fucking time. You went to Endor.
Been here.
And the Death Star, you gotta kill that, and there's comets, out of the way.
Yeah.
R2, watch what you're doing. And but a great ride, I absolutely loved it. But as you walked out, you walked through a gift shop like you've just entered a Star Wars spaceport. Actually, when you come in, it's like you're in a queue to go in an airport to go to Endor.
Right.
Which is just brilliant. And 3PO's there going, well, just making a few repairs to your ship. And this, that, and the other. And you have all these things. Coming to Endor. Try the Hoth system. Bespin is lovely this time of year.
What happens if you're on Star Tours right now and you need a piss?
Yeah, it's over within 7 minutes.
Oh, it's alright, you can hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be my main worry.
But when you leave like the gift shop, you can get posters of where you want to go, like tourist posters. Visit New Zealand, but this is visit Tatooine.
All right, okay.
And there's a picture of a skeleton laying across the desert. Well, maybe not. That's not really inviting, but
no, I'd buy the poster.
Well, that's why Disney cashed in on Star Wars for years before they owned it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I understand there's a lot of Bond news. I haven't discussed this with you. Bondage. James Bondage.
No. Is there?
Yeah, have you not heard it?
No.
Yeah. Sam Mendes?
He's back.
Yeah.
He's doing it, is he?
Yeah. He decided his schedule was clear, I guess.
Oh, yeah, he said, once my play of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is done, I might do it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You don't want him back?
Yeah, it needs to... They need to raise their game even more, because it's a great film, but it's not that good. It needs to...
Okay, living or dead? Who directed... I mean, who is your favourite Bond director?
Well, the best directed of all the Bond films was On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Peter Hunt. It was an incredibly rich-looking film, epic to the very core. Okay, it had the best story too, but it just looked so rich and well edited, because he was an editor as well. And
with a horrible fucking ending.
Yeah, just get shot in the head. James Bond's wives get
Diana Rigg gets shot in the head.
It's completely underrated, and it's a better film than Goldfinger by quite a long way.
Do you know anything else James Hunt did?
Peter Hunt.
Peter Hunt, sorry. James Hunt.
He edited all the previous Bond films, I think.
Mm.
He also did a couple of Roger Moore films, things like Shout at the Devil, I think was one of them, that sort of thing. The mid-70s sort of action yarns.
The good old days.
Yeah. When men were men and women were just...
Floozies.
Yeah, floozies. Yeah, just be quiet.
That skirt's not short enough, love.
Yeah. Go and put another one on. And make me a cup of tea while you're at it. And
don't
answer back.
And bring some more horse for Sean Connery. You heard him.
The trick, you can tell by the cross sections.
Junior, what are you doing with those horse? No other Bond news? Anything you want to bring up? About
That's
news?
pretty much. I think it's pretty quiet, isn't it? I think they need to get on with it, because Daniel Craig ages fast. He does.
He starts to sag.
He
after
really
a couple
is
months.
aging fast. I didn't like his really short cropped hair in Skyfall.
Mm.
I didn't like his hair that was too long in Quantum. His hair, as soon as I started talking about hair, in Casino Royale was the best hair. So you should go back to the hairdressers that did his hair in Casino Royale.
Okay. So he needs a wig, is that what you're saying?
No, you can just grow it to the same length as Casino Royale hair. Sorry, I was just looking at a text then. How unprofessional.
How unprofessional you are. Is it true? I heard this
Probably.
a while back, that Christian Bale was once offered James Bond.
Yeah.
But he was offered Batman at the same time.
Yeah.
Did he actually have to choose between Bond and
No,
Batman?
I think he was in. I read him in a magazine before Batman that he said if he was offered, he'd definitely consider the role as Bond.
Right.
So
It was before Batman.
yeah,
But he
Right.
wasn't offered it.
I think he might have tested.
Or he was already in.
Well, interestingly enough, the two guys up for Casino Royale were Daniel Craig and Henry Cavill.
Really?
Superman fame.
Really?
And Michael Campbell was the director of Casino Royale, was quoted recently, in the last few weeks since Man of Steel's come out, has been released,
Well,
as saying he was such a close second.
apparently Henry Cavill is now going to do the next best thing. He's going to be in Man for Uncle.
Oh, is he right? He's going to be Napoleon Solo.
Man from Uncle. Sorry.
Napoleon Solo.
Napoleon Solo, and Armie Hammer is going to play the one I can't pronounce, the blonde one.
Neil McCallum.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, hasn't Armie Hammer got sort of black hair?
No, he's blonde.
Oh, is he?
You've seen the Lone Ranger trailer? He's the Lone Ranger.
Oh, right.
Him and Johnny Depp.
Can't think of him.
He was
I
in
would've
Social
thought
Network. He
Paul-
played a pair of twins in Social Network.
Paul Bettany I'd cast as
Yeah.
Ilya Kirylenko. Or something. Yeah, Russian.
So that's pretty much it.
How can they do that? They'll have to set it as a period piece. It won't work in the modern
I
day.
think so as well.
Because it's
But they've gone through so many people to play Napoleon Solo. They've had Tom Cruise, was in, and
which wouldn't work because he's already in a big TV to film franchise.
Johnny Depp,
Mission
Brad Pitt, loads of people, tons of people have been up for it. And it looks like Cable's up for it, and it's so different to Superman.
Yeah, you might as well go for it.
Yeah, I think so.
You could do it.
Oh my God, we got so much.
20 minutes. Is that the last thing on there?
Yeah, well, I didn't write much up because I wasn't sure when we were going to get this together. But anyway, we bullshitted quite a lot. Anyway, I've got superhero.
I'm good at that.
Superhero news now. What you were asking me about Iron Man? Is this the end of Iron Man because he's blown up everything and he's taking the heart thing out?
Oh, he doesn't need that anymore, though.
No, they took all the shrapnel out, so he's all cool, and so he doesn't.
So I can't believe they couldn't have done
He can't
it in the first
power
place.
iron suits with his heart anymore.
Right. Can't he just have that in the iron suit? Oh no, he'd have to have loads of them. It's not cost effective.
Today, just a couple hours before we started recording, it was announced he had signed up for Avengers 2 and Avengers 3. Joss Whedon said, I read this last week, that he won't make the Avengers without Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man. It's his Iron Man.
Right, that's fair enough.
But he also has announced who's not going to be in it. Loki's not going to be in it, which is fair enough. We've had Loki.
Yeah, he was smashed by the Hulk.
He's going to be in the next Thor movie. We don't need him in the next Avengers movie anyway. And but they have said that 2 new characters will join the roster.
Howard the Duck.
I wish.
It'd be class.
That'd be interesting.
It would be great. He wouldn't be able to do much other than being annoying, quite annoying and smoke cigars.
I want to know legally how they're going to get around doing this, but it's
Spider-Man.
Scarlet Witch and
Never
Quicksilver. They are brother and sister.
Right.
And they are the children of Magneto from the X-Men.
They're not allowed in X-Men. They can't be in it.
I know. And though they haven't popped up in any of the X-Men movies, they are still directly
linked,
associated with Magneto.
Troll.
Yeah. I get... we're the future, Charles, not them. They no longer matter.
That's it. Yeah.
I've been working on my...
How can Magneto have kids? Because Ian McKellen's gay.
Yeah, but the character... Maybe it was when he was played by Michael Fassbender.
That's... Yeah, because he would have knocked a couple of birds off.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But, they're mutants. And and they will get a place. They start off bad on Magneto's side, and then they end up joining the Avengers in the comics. And I think in the 60s or 70s they were on the roster.
Right.
And Scarlet Witch is quite hot.
Yeah.
Scantily clad, red outfit. Kind of curses people. She's got some sort of weird reality-bending magic power. It's a mutant thing. I don't know. And Quicksilver runs really, 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 really fast.
Like the Flash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's their answer. Marvel's answer to the Flash.
Who was invented first?
The Flash.
Oh, okay.
Without a doubt.
Right.
Most of the DC ones were before Marvel.
Right. Okay.
Superman.
Batman.
Button. But yeah, so they'll have new Avengers, and I'm guessing they're going to go up against that big Thanos guy or whatever.
Thanos guy, who's that?
The big guy that showed up at the end of the Avengers. Just sort of turned around and smiled. Did you not see the Avengers?
I saw it in the cinema.
Yeah, did you stay to the end?
No.
Even a little bit into the credits?
Can't remember, it was ages ago.
Well, they all win, and they all drive away happily ever after. And Nick Fury says some words of wisdom, a little bit of credits with some cool imagery of the weaponry they used, and then you see this sort of balcony in space with a big fucker sitting on.
Oh yeah, I saw that bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was him, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I get you.
He's the big guy,
right?
And apparently he wants to shag Death.
What?
He's in love with Death. the concept of death as Lady Death or whatever, as bones and the thing. So
he can find,
and his gift to death,
the woman Death, and shag her.
to spend his whole existence with death, is to eradicate the universe of all life.
Oh, right, because if he didn't want to do that, eradicate the universe of all life, and spend the rest of his life with death, just
sitting on his throne, have a quick handy.
Go into the cinema, go into Nando's or you could eat Chinese. I'd like to see a film of that. The Avengers wouldn't need to be in it because it'd be a love story.
Yeah,
he could shag Death, Lady Death, and live happily ever after. But no, he has to go and kill everyone, doesn't he?
Yeah,
twat.
That's the only thing Death says. Okay, I'll fuck you if you kill everyone, and I mean everyone.
You gotta kill every last bit of morsel in the whole universe.
Okay, you've done this reality.
Then you get this. You get this.
You get to lift up the cloak. My bony twadge.
Yeah.
While we're on the subject of Marvel
and bony twadges,
Guardians of the Galaxy keeps popping up.
Was that the one with that sort of owl?
It was a rabbit last time.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
No, it was a raccoon.
A raccoon, yeah, that's it.
Rocket the Owl.
Yeah.
The character of Roman Day, who is a relatively popular Marvel character.
Sounds like a right nonce.
Yeah.
Roman Day.
Roman Day.
Hello.
Will be played by John C. Reilly.
Okay, I know John.
Who,
what are you doing, John, lad?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
Recently.
He's got, yeah.
And, what was that great film he was in? Walk Hard.
Yeah.
That was a great film.
He's in lots of different films.
Yes, he is. Usually with Will Ferrell or someone.
The last film I saw him in was the Dictator with Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh yeah,
he was in that.
I haven't seen that film.
Yeah, he's in that.
And he's in Boogie Nights. Which was an interesting film.
Yeah, Heather Graham.
Yes.
And Julianne Moore.
Oh my gosh.
I'll do anything. I will do anything.
John C. Reilly. I can't really picture him as a superhero.
Right, okay. I thought he was going to be the baddie.
No, Roman Day is he could be the person that passing his power to the superhero. There's a character named as Nova. I was about to say Rover. Nova.
That's the prisoner.
No, Chevy.
Big white ball.
Nova is a completely different type of car. But yeah, he's got the powers of a star, and he goes around the universe.
What, he just stays still and he's really hot.
Bumps into Silver Surfer a lot, they're all mates. Yeah.
How you doing, Silver?
As they go,
yeah, not so bad, thanks.
Fuck!
Yeah.
My hand! That's that. John C. Reilly is going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy with Zoe Saldana and quite a few other people. And I'm going to go into the other superhero side now.
Marvel. No, that was Marvel.
That was Marvel. This is DC. Back to Superman and stuff like that.
Aquaman, is he going to be in a film?
Yeah, this was what I'm getting at,
actually.
Yeah.
It's only because I just saw a picture of him there.
Justice League.
I forgot all about him.
Justice League is definitely happening.
Is Henry Cavill Superman?
Don't know.
Stupid,
but we know Christian Bale now is not going to be Batman.
Why not?
It apparently does not take place in the same universe as Nolan's Dark Knight, which kind of implies that neither did Superman. But
they shouldn't mess about with this now and have a different Superman in this.
Yeah.
Or Batman.
Well, DC do so many different animated films as well, and it is also a good way of leaving Green Lantern alone.
Right.
And not acknowledging that. So we'll leave all of them alone, and this will be a standalone in its own universe.
So we're going to
Justice League series.
A different Superman.
We might.
Will he have the same suit? Will he have a
it might be Henry Cavill. They haven't said, but they said definitely not Christian Bale.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to seeing this film at any rate. And Also, that it looks like Lex will most likely be in the next Man of Steel film.
Right.
They haven't said who, but a lot of people are speculating bringing Kevin Spacey back, which I wouldn't. Who would you like to see as Lex Luthor?
Spacey was good, but you shouldn't mess about with things that have happened before.
Yeah.
Who would I cast? I'm on the casting couch.
Lex Luthor.
I will cast. It doesn't have to be somebody bald, because I could put a bald skull cap on.
They could shave his fucking head.
They could do that.
Yeah, that's probably a bit easier than hours of makeup. He's thinking.
What sort of Luthor are we going for? Are we going for evil or stupid?
We're going for evil tycoon, already has loads of money, first son of Metropolis. Doesn't like this new guy.
How old is he?
Older than Superman.
Sort of.
Superman's meant to be 33 in Man of Steel, by the way.
50?
Same age as you.
Is he 50? Not Superman, Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I think we can get away with 50.
Okay, maybe mid-50s. Okay, what are we going to do here?
The name Billy Zane keeps popping up for a lot of people for some odd reason.
Because he's bald.
Because he's bald. But I can actually see that.
Yeah, he could do
I can actually see that.
I could actually see Nolan casting him as well, because he could do the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. Honestly, now I think about it, he'd be perfect for it.
Cause, you know, he's got. If you think of him in Titanic, you know, he was a cunt, but he still tried to be suave whenever he was in front of people. That is exactly what we're looking for Lex Luthor.
I agree.
Billy Zane should be Lex Luthor in the next Superman film.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Who should play Batman then?
In the next Superman film?
In the Justice League film.
Well, I don't know. I just don't know where I'm going.
I want to see Gerard Butler as Batman.
My name's Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne?
I play a character called Bruce Wayne in this film.
He's done American, hasn't he? He's done an American accent.
Yeah, he can do a fairly good American accent. I play Bruce Wayne, and he turns into a character at night with this, like a latex rubber suit. This, they call him Batman or the Dark Knight, whatever. But I'm in the Justice League. Yeah, he can do it.
Yeah, I'm the Justice League.
Yeah, Justice League, man. Giant scene. I'll be in it. It's no problem. Yeah, that's alright. Do you know what I'm saying?
Who would you see as the Flash?
Superman. The Flash. Somebody who's quite quick.
It's going to be blonde as well.
Or it has to be blonde.
Well, they dye hair.
Somebody blonde.
And decent actor.
And a decent actor. Somebody blonde and a decent actor.
I
can't think of any blonde.
I was thinking of Justin Timberlake. He's in a lot of movies at the moment. Don't judge him on his singing.
No, that's good. That's good. I wouldn't dislike that. That would.
Justin Timberlake as the Flash.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll go along with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Who else we got? Wonder Woman. It's a tough one.
Megan Fox.
No. Too obvious. Too terrible.
She looks like.
No, she's too short as well.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Gotta be. I just hate her. I just don't want to see her. She's been in Jonah Hex.
Yeah, that's true. She can't do that as well.
No.
Only because she really looks like. Is it Linda Carter? What it is? She looks like the Wonder Woman from the TV series.
You think?
So somebody with black hair, or hair we could dye. Yes.
Xena. No.
Xena Warrior, yeah. She's got to be. No, she's probably fat now, isn't she? Can't think of anyone.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, down at the casting rooms at DC, I can't think.
Who do we cast in the she-bitch of a fucking role?
Somebody, an Australian. That's what they do these days. I don't know.
What about Aquaman then?
Somebody, he's got to have blonde hair.
Yeah.
Oh, God, we just had Justin
Army
Timberlake.
Hammer.
Yeah, he'll
We
do
said
it.
him earlier.
He'll be in it. They'll find some bugger.
Because apparently years ago, even before this whole Man of Steel stuff, I think that it got junked. Probably even before the Dark Knight trilogy, they were getting a Justice League movie ready.
Yeah.
And Army Hammer was going to be Batman.
Right.
And they cast quite a few people. Some guy from the OC, that TV series.
Right.
And he's in a few films now. I can't remember his name. He was going to be the Flash.
Yeah.
And there's all.
I don't like that. I do, but I don't like the fact that they've just done a Superman film and they'll have a different Superman in this.
We don't. I'm not saying that they will.
Right.
But this could be their jumpstart. They're going to do another Superman movie.
Superman.
You know, he only gets called like Superman once in the entire film.
Oh, I heard he didn't get called Superman at all.
No, somebody just says, they're coming in now with Superman in tow. And they go, Superman? That's what everyone's calling him.
Oh, right, I see, yeah.
That's that. That's all they get.
I see, yeah.
I'm sure you'll see it on a newspaper or something. This has turned into like a Man of Steel friendly episode.
This is a superhero chat.
If you haven't seen Man of Steel, you shouldn't be listening to this
in
any way, shape or form.
Yeah, because we'll spoil it. I haven't seen it though, Giles.
Yeah, but I'm sure you know a lot more spoilers than I did.
Well, not really.
Well, I've seen it.
You've
Then I
seen it.
did.
So how can I?
Then I did.
Yeah, all right.
Then I did know.
Jesus, how do I know? How do I know a lot more spoilers than Giles? I haven't even seen it. Jesus,
this doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I should have thought.
This guy's insane.
Oh my God!
Land of the Twilight Zone.
There's something on the wing of the plane. Something.
Who's better, Shatner or Lithgow? There's something on the wing of the plane.
Oh, you know what? I love Lithgow.
Lithgow. Was Shatner the guy in the original one?
Yeah, Shatner did the original episode, Twilight Zone episode, that got remade by Joe Dante for the Twilight Zone movie, 1984?
1980.
1980. God, I'm way.
I remember seeing the opening to that film as a young kid. It must have been the premiere on television. Around 1986.
If that's ever on telly, I will watch that.
And it scared the
I
shit
really should get a
out
copy
of
of
me
it.
forever.
Apparently,
That
it's
scares-
been released on HD quite recently as well.
Oh, it has been.
Yeah.
It's available on Region 1, I think.
Oh, okay.
But the opening Dan Aykroyd bit. Do you want to see something scary?
Yeah,
Yeah, go on then.
Really
Yeah,
scary.
you get it, and that face.
But it just
As a 6-year-old kid, that made me shit my pants.
it just starts off so friendly and fun with
Yeah.
two guys
Oh, I love Credence.
singing theme songs
Credence
to each other as well. When the radio stops working and they're going. Oh, I don't know that one. Which one's that? National Geographic.
Spielberg did one of the episodes.
Yeah, he did the one of the people at the old folks' home. And magical Scatman Carruthers from The Shining. Direct from The Shining. You got The Shining, boy. He comes in. How about we all kick the can? He's almost like Louis Armstrong coming to play with you. What a wonderful world. Why don't we just kick the can? Oh, yes.
Why not?
And then they all become children.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
And they just fuck off.
Yeah, that was shit.
Which is a bit weird. Everybody's, what's happened to my parents who were in this old folks home? Oh, they became children and ran away.
Oh.
And we let them leave.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah.
Can we stop paying the fees now? Because it's bloody crippling us. It's expensive.
Exactly. Fuck the kids.
Yeah. They're kids now as well. Oh, no, we've got to pay for them all over again. No, we don't, because they're not. Oh, it's confusing. What was the third episode in that one again?
There was a little boy who had magical powers.
Oh, and he went through a funny...
And he wanted everything in television to come to life, and he had like cartoon characters eating his family. And
Right,
shit
that's
like that.
it, yeah.
And everybody had to eat peanut butter sandwiches for dinner.
And then the first one is about the guy who was a racist, and he went to...
all the racist parts of human history. Yeah, as one of the people he was racist about.
And Vic Morrow actually sadly died on the making of that film.
Really? The actor in that?
Yeah, the actor.
The main actor.
He died in the making of it. Something happened to him, like an accident or something. I'll have to look
right.
that up.
Oh, I have heard this before, actually. It's ringing a bell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Yeah. Funny note to end it on, really, isn't it?
Yeah, dark. Anyway, get to see Twilight Zone the movie with John Lithgow as William Shatner. With something
he plays William Shatner.
on the... John Lithgow does, there's something on the wing of this plane! And Shatner's like, there's someone on the wing. Thing. I don't know what. And the one on the Shatner one looks like an Eskimo with his face pressed up against the window.
Yeah.
But the one in the Lithgow one
is a demon.
Looks like a demon or a gremlin, and
yeah.
It's got really nasty teeth.
Or a gargoyle.
Yeah, I always pictured it more of a gremlin.
All right, that's fair. A
But
gremlin in the works. I can't do Lithgow.
I'm going to try Lithgow.
Go on then.
No, not now. For next time, I'll try Lithgow next time.
Santa Claus.
We'll work on a few more impersonations by then as well. Anyway, it's been rather sedate, but a long-awaited episode of Slapping Cinema.
5.
Episode 5. I thought it'd be better.
It was okay. We waffled. We waffled on.
We waffled on. We'll have more to talk about next week. Or next time, rather. Probably won't be a week. See you then.
See you. All the best.
Nighty-night.
Yeah. Okay, you can switch it off. Switch it.